guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Drea and this is the Owletsintuition. If you are new here, hit that little subscribe down below and the bell so you get notified every time I post some new content. And if it resonates, give me a thumbs up and comment. Let me know how or why. I'm very intrigued. Some of y'all be confirming some shit and I just be like, okay, that makes sense, because I thought it was something else. But anyway, I want to say thank you to anyone who has donated, anyone who likes, who subscribes, who shares, and supports in any way, shape, or form. I appreciate all the love and support. And thank you to anyone who has booked a reading. If you wish to book a reading, my email is in the description box, okay? I will not message you for a reading, so be careful because there do be scammers out here in these streets. And I also want to say that there is a link to this beautiful Tridevia deck that I have listed in my description. But you can get a discount as well, just so you know. But it is really beautiful, and check out my other videos if you want to see what it looks like, okay? But we are talking about what are your best qualities, okay? A lot of the times we focus on what we need to improve on and all that other stuff, but you know, sometimes we just need to take a minute to be grateful for all the amazing parts of ourselves, you know, all the amazing aspects that you have right now. And that's what I plan to bring to your attention. It's not just gonna be like, oh, you know, random shit be coming out in my readings, so I'm not sure what's gonna really be popping off. But we have 4 piles today. We have pile number 1, which is the Mystic Monday Tarot. We have pile number 2, which is the Moon and Stars Tarot. Pile number 3, which is the Psychic Tarot, and pile number 4, which is the Uncommon Tarot. So as always, you can pick more than one pile. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the next one. No, I'll see you on the pile that you picked. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Pile number 1. It's your girl Drea and this is the Owletsintuition. If you are new here again, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified every time I post some new content, okay? We are talking about what are your best qualities. Let's get it. We're gonna get your current energy first, and we'll tap into these pre-shuffled oracles. I'll clarify if I need to, but I'm gonna spread them all out, so we're gonna see. Whoa. Okay, let's get your current energy, and then we'll close out with the tarot. Okay, pile number 1. What's pile number 1's current energy? Freedom! Freedom! Wow, this is big energy. Anything else? Alright, bottom of the deck. Yeah. We have success and abundance right underneath that. Isn't that lovely? I think so. So I'm gonna flash it for you. Wow. Pile number 1. If you are not in this energy already, this is a confirmation that you may have needed, because you might have been losing hope and you are coming into a massive amount of success and abundance, an abundance of success. And also, it's just whatever this abundance is, you know, keep in mind it doesn't have to be money. For a lot of you it could be, but it could be anything. Whatever you've been going after, whatever you're desiring, you know, love, friends, deep connections, travel, exploration, expansion, growth, whatever it is. Anyway, so we have courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So because you guys are in this courageous energy, you're pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. You may be, you know, tapping into, you know, it's like you're following your intuition and taking action towards creative ventures that you finally feel confident enough to do so. You finally are reminded of your talent, and you know, because you're doing this and you're accepting, like, okay, well, maybe I failed at this, or maybe this thing didn't work out, or whatever it is. You're not allowing things that didn't work out to dictate what you do in the future. You're no longer doing that. You're allowing these things to be as lessons, but just that, not expectations. You're letting go of expectations, and this acceptance and this courage is bringing about freedom, success, and abundance. Okay, you're freeing yourself and you're creating your own happiness right now. You're focusing on happiness. You're focusing on love. You're focusing on the things that really matter to you. And because you're doing that, you're really building up your vibration, and thus you're manifesting so much that you want. Your desires are coming into the physical reality. Okay, because you have let go of the past, or you're in the process of letting go of the past. You're trusting your intuition, you're speaking your truth more, you're connecting with your loved ones, you're connecting to God, Source Almighty, your guides, you know, the universe, creator, whatever. You know, I feel like you're getting a deeper connection to your spirituality, and it's really helping you as well. But yeah, your confidence is about to propel you towards massive amounts of change, and it's like you're finally going to be free. I heard some of you financially free, but just free to do what you want when you want, because you're going to have so much success and abundance that's going to allow you. You're going to have bigger, more audacious goals than you already have, and you're going to be heading towards them full force. No freaking, like, not a care in the world, not a care about what anybody has to tell you, like, oh my god, do you really think you can do that? No, you already proved that you can do that, and now you're gonna do even bigger and better things. So if that resonates at all, let's get into your oracles. Okay, you guys got a decent amount of cards. We have acceptance again, not acceptance, what the fuck. So we have Avenger, Aromatherapy, Nourish Your Temple, Be Still, Wasp Spirit, Sometimes Life Stings. We have the Koala Spirit, Spirit Has a Plan, Koi Fish Spirit, There Is Always Enough, Damsel, Night, and Acceptance and Self-Love. Boom. Okay, so first of all, it's like you're a superhero. I know that sounds silly, but give me a minute, okay? You are literally a superhero to a lot of people, okay? You are the defender of all. I heard the downtrodden. You are all about what's fair and what's right and what's just, and you're not going to allow, you know, certain people to take advantage of others. You know, you're sticking up for people. That's one of your best qualities. Is like, you're not afraid to stand up to people who are taking advantage of people who have less than, or taking advantage. If you see someone taking advantage of somebody or taking advantage of a situation, you're going to call them out, or you're going to put a stop to it, or whatever it is. You're like, no, we're not doing this. Especially anything in regards to violence. You're not scared to get your hands dirty. You're not scared to, you know, grapple, throw hands if you need to, or whatever, like to protect your loved ones or whoever it may be. You're not scared. And also you're one with, like, helping society to become a better place, okay? It's like your impact, even though it may feel small to you, you're actually making a bigger impact than you think. You could be actually making an impact worldwide, okay? And that's what your best quality is. It's like, because you put yourself out there and you maybe step out of your comfort zone in certain ways, when maybe you talk about things on social media and stuff like that, that really does make a positive impact. And also people feel connected to you. People feel like, oh, this person gets me. This person has been where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you were the damsel and then you ended up becoming the knight in shining armor, here to save the day. You know, that's very interesting how that is. Anyway, but you get it. We have aromatherapy. Your smell, like, you guys, your best quality is that you take care of yourself. We have Nourish Your Temple and aromatherapy. You smell good. You take care. You probably have good breath, nice clear skin. If you don't, you know, you're on your way to it or whatever. But you're very focused or health conscious. You do things that, you know, you shower obviously, but like, it's like, I don't know, maybe you use certain products, hair products or lotions or colognes that really like get people's noses like, ooh, what's that smell? Or they immediately, a lot of people tell you like, oh, you smell good, or like whatever. I don't know if it's your hair or whatever, like you smell really good. You might get that compliment a lot, okay? But you're very much health focused, and you know, you could also you have a really nice body, okay? Regardless of how big or small it is, like you do have a nice body and you are fit in your own way, okay? And I feel like, you know, you're very much focused on your growth. You're very confident, but your aura really does help to raise people's vibrations. And that's what your best quality is. It's like not only people's vibrations, but like animals' vibrations, plants' vibrations. You walk into a room, your vibration shifts. Like, it's like you're powerful. Like your best quality is your power knows no limit. Like you literally shift other people's realities because of your aura, your essence. You walk into a room, all of a sudden people are like, whoa, main character. And everything shifts for them, right? Be still. You're the type of person, you may get attention a lot, but it's like you're very content with, you know, being by yourself. You're very peaceful. Your best quality is that, like, you're an amazing listener, okay? You're not out here trying to be a pick-me. you bring this kind of stillness, this peace, because all like 3 of these people have their eyes closed. Even her on the self-love, it's like people feel safe. Like for you to close your eyes, you know, you feel safe enough to do so. Like, and I feel like people, you bring this kind of safety to people. Again, coming back to the Avenger and then this Knight and Damsel, it's like people trust you. Your best quality is that you're trustworthy. You're not going to do something that will try to harm. You're not going to purposely try to harm anybody. And then we have this wasp spirit, when life stings. Let me see. It's like, yeah, even though there sometimes be toxic ass energy around you, you still embody this Empress energy, and you don't let it get you trapped, or you don't allow these toxic energies to taint your Empress energy, because you are the Empress or Emperor. You know what I'm saying? You are a divine being. This is a very divine pile. This is pile number 1. You're very divine. I almost said pile 4, so maybe some of y'all could be connected to pile 4. But it's like, no matter what happens, no matter how many times you get knocked down, you always get back up. You're never going to give up on yourself. And you know, you don't give up on others either until a certain point. It's like, you'll have boundaries, okay, because you'll understand, you'll accept, like, okay, maybe like this isn't meant to be, or maybe like I'm meant to go a different way, or whatever it is. You'll accept it, because when something starts to happen that starts to sting, it's like, you're not going to play the victim, okay? You're not going to be the damsel. You learn that, like, okay, maybe I just have to take a step back and rely on myself, or maybe I just have to, you know, change something that I'm doing, or whatever it is. Like, you look for a solution instead of trying to place blame, and that's what is like an amazing quality of you, okay? You also trust in the divine, and that's probably why you have this heavenly freaking aura and spirit, because of the fact that you're super connected to the divine, and, you know, you're very divinely supported on the other side. So there's like this effortless ease to your life, you know, again, with this eyes closed. It's like it's like you're living life with your eyes closed. Like, I could do that with my hands tied behind my back with a blindfold on, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's the kind of energy you embody, even though, you know, it took you a long time and you put in a lot of work and a lot of energy and a lot of effort. But your best quality is that now you've kind of mastered yourself, and you've mastered how to live life on your terms, and it really does make it look like easy, and you inspire others, and that could bring about, you know, a lot of transformation, again, worldwide, but also just between you and your loved ones. With this, there is always enough. It's like, you're not really envious about anybody else too. Your best quality is like, you'll support people because you want to see everybody win and stuff like that. And maybe you might get a little envious here and there, because that is like a trait that us being humans, it does happen. But I feel like you really don't you pretty much don't. Like, you're just like, hey, you know, shout out to them, they got their thing, and that's okay. If it didn't meant to be, if it's meant to be, you know, maybe I'm meant to get something else. It's like, you're, again, with the acceptance, that really like coincides with this. Like, life stinks, something bad happens, you miss out on an opportunity, but then you remember that there's always enough. Maybe that wasn't for me, and then you accept it. And you know that what's meant for you will not pass you, because you love yourself. You know that everything has always worked out for you throughout your whole life. And that's another thing that's your best quality, is because you've experienced that, and if you've had God touch your soul and touch your God, source, creator, touch your life in some way, shape, or form, you've experienced miracles, you believe in miracles, and then you expect miracles. And I expect because it's like you have this flow to you. But regardless, it's like, you know that everything's going to be okay. You get it? And I'm like, oh shit. Anything else? You're very charming, okay? Very loyal. Very much focused on, you know, yeah, you have boundaries, but I feel like you're very much focused on allowing people to be felt, seen, and heard, okay? You make people feel like, you know, not excluded. You make people feel included, and you have this loving energy and this loving aura, and you make people feel love, even if it's just as a friend. It doesn't have to be like this true love romance, but a lot of people do get crushes on you because you are so charming. And you know, you have a lot of manners. Your best quality is that you have a lot of manners. You're very polite, okay? You could say, excuse me, sorry, you know, stuff like that constantly. You may hold doors open for people or help people out if somebody drops something. You're not going to be the type of person who keeps walking. If this old lady drops her groceries, you're going to be like, oh, let me help you, and da-da-da-da. Like, even if you're in a rush, I feel like you'll stop because you know what, no matter what, Spirit has a plan. Maybe there's a reason why you're going to end up being late, but you just trust in the divine so heavily that you know that everything's going to work out for you. But let's get into your tarot. Okay, pile number 1, we have the Queen of Wands clarified by the Three of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant clarified by the Lovers. We have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Magician. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, and the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. We have 3 queens, and we literally saw the Empress earlier, which is all 4 queens put into one. So pretty much you guys are an embodiment of the divine feminine or the divine masculine. Take it as it resonates, you know. You don't have to be a female to embody divine feminine energy regardless. But okay, first things first, you're not scared of change. You're not scared to put an ending to things and stuff like that. And yes, sometimes you putting an end to something may cause somebody pain, so you might feel like that's not really a good quality, but that is your best quality, because it's like you're not holding on to things that don't serve you, you're not holding on to things that are holding you back, and you're not holding on to things that would prevent you from, you know, living your best life. And I feel like you're always transforming, you're always changing. And that's another thing, is like you may feel as though like changing is like, but changing is like, we're supposed to change, like the butterfly, you know, changing from the caterpillar, we're supposed to change. Change is the only constant that we have in life. So it's like you becoming accepting of change, becoming accepting of endings is an amazing quality, because you don't allow those to like mess with your vibration. You don't allow those to block you from manifesting new things. Like when something ends, you know that something new is coming in, and you're not really pessimistic. You don't have this pessimistic outlook on life. Okay, with this Queen of Wands and this Three of Pentacles, you work well with others, but also I can't knock the fact that you're attractive as fuck, guys. Okay, so that's one of your qualities, is like you look good and you could wear whatever you want. Even if you don't, I feel like a lot of you guys could be conservative, but a lot of you guys could wear whatever you want. It's just, you could also dress very unique, but you're very much, your best quality is like you grab attention very easily, and you could use that to your advantage, because there's something about you needing to speak in front of people. You could be a leader with this Hierophant, but you know, at the end of the day, it's like, or a teacher or anything like that, like you're meant to be in front of people, and it's easier for you to, it's like, it's not hard for you to gather a crowd. It's not hard for people to want to listen to you, because you lead by example. Okay, you embody a lot of energies that are very highly sought after. Okay, not just your looks, but your looks is what draws people in, but then people start to see your loving, caring aspects, and also like how much of a hard worker you are, how well you work with others, and how you're truly authentic, but also how like you use your words, and you're very intelligent, and you're funny too. So it's like, bitch, damn, want you the whole package. But anyway, another one of your best qualities is that when you're in a relationship, it's like you and this person become one. You can tell when they're off. You can tell. It's easy for, like, you make people feel like no other. I can't explain this. Like, it's unexplainable. To be in a relationship with you is like a miracle. Like, people, I feel like all your exes will never forget you, but it's giving, like, when you're in a relationship with Pal 1, you're gonna level up regardless. Okay, you're going to become your best self. You're also going to have somebody who's an amazing friend, somebody who is going to support you, uplift you with their words, teach you, guide you, and just be an overall good time. Okay, you match people's energies, and you inspire others to embrace their uniqueness, embrace their authenticity. Okay, you allow your partner, or this could be a friend too, but whoever these connections are, you allow people to be themselves. They don't feel judged. They don't feel like they have to be a certain way and all that good stuff. And then we have the Ace of Swords and the Magician. A lot of you guys are very good with your words, okay? You can butter me up. You butter people up. You can get whatever you want, okay? And yes, this could also be used in the form of manipulation, because we do have the Magician, you know, magic, manipulation. The magicians have to, yeah, you get it. But anyway, it's like, but your words actually help you to create things or manifest your desires, and you know, you speak on it, and then it happens, and you inspire others to do the same. Okay, because we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is about, you're very independent too, but then we have the Ten of Cups, which is like family. So it's like you're balanced in regards to your independence And, you know, being around friends and family and your loved ones, you love unconditionally, but also you have boundaries. Because with that Queen of Swords, you know what I'm saying? You're not afraid to say no, which is also another good quality. Again, you might feel bad, like, oh my God, I told this person I can't help them, da 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 da. But also, it's a really big form of self-love, because we were talking about self-love. You know, you really do love yourself, and yeah, sometimes when you have to put yourself first, it is going to make somebody else come in second, and that's a part of life. You know, but you got to look at it as like, you know, your independence brings you happiness. Your independence fills your cup up, and then, you know, you can pour your cup up into others. But, you know, if you're not like happy within yourself, you're going to be projecting negativity onto others, even though they have nothing to do with your issues. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you are super talented, super intuitive as well. You guys are extremely intuitive. Like, I can't stress this enough. Like, I'm surprised we don't have the High Priestess here, you know, but like, you're very much good with manipulating energies. You can shift people's energies. If somebody's having a bad day, that's another thing about the relationship thing too, or connections with your loved ones and stuff like that. You can turn somebody's frown upside down immediately. Like, it's not hard for you to shift someone's energy. All of a sudden they forgot what they were mad about, and that's one of your best qualities, is like, you get people grounded in the present moment, and you help them to forget about their issues. You help them to forget about things that they really had no business being mad about, and then you bring it to their awareness. You know, you help people to shift their perspective. Anything else? All right, that's where I'm gonna call it, baby. All right, pal number one, I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Ooh. Hey pal 2, it's your girl Drea, and this is Theowlsintuition. If you are new here, hit that little subscribe down below and the bell so you get notified each and every time I post some new content. And if this resonates, give me a thumbs up, baby. I'm here for it. And comment to let me know how or why, okay? We are talking about, oh, and if you would like to book a reading, my email is in the description. So we are talking about what are your best qualities, okay? These even could be qualities that you feel like they're not your best qualities, but then you're going to see it from a different perspective, and it might change that for you, okay? But anyway, let's just see your current energy, and then we'll see if this is your pile, and we'll get into your oracles and close you out with some tarot. So what's pile 2's current energy? Whoa. I'm gonna have to get a clarifier for that, boy. Anything else? Okay. And bottom of the deck is balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my life, and I do so without judgment. Wow, these are heavy energies, guys. What the fuck is going on? We have envy, blame, grief, imagination, and balance. Okay. Alright. First, let's clarify this envy, because I'm intrigued. But it says, I am the same as everybody with different challenges. So let me just clarify before I start assuming shit. Alright, so we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So this could either be in regards to somebody else giving you envy, or you sending out envy to somebody else. But at the end of the day, take it as it resonates. You'll know which side of the spectrum you're on. If you're not envious of anybody that you can think of right now, then that's obviously it's the opposite. Somebody's envious of you, and it's because they don't understand something. They don't really see the true, they see you as this empress, this high priestess, this very magical being, this person who has it together, this person who's always balanced, living in your own perfect world, right? And they see that you don't judge anybody, and it's like giving Mr. or Mrs. Perfect, and there's somebody who's envying you because, you're not really worried about other people, and you don't judge other people. You're just kind of living in your own energy. You're focused on, you probably judge yourself harsher, and I feel like somebody is really kind of, misconstruing your life. I feel like they feel like you had no hardships, and they don't really understand how much you went through. You may come off as confident, but you may have been super insecure in the past. What's this blame about? But yeah, I guess there's a person in your energy who you need to be a little careful with. We have the 10 of, who is this person that's envying them? We have the Emperor and the 10 of Swords. So they could be a masculine energy that, you know, you don't talk to anymore. And they could be envying either the people that are around you. Yeah, this person is immature because we have immaturity right here. So this is somebody who's very immature, but they're also a boss. So it's like very interesting. They're emotionally immature, but they know how to get shit done. Let's just say that. But we have blame. So with this completion, clarifying this in regards to your current energy, and it says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. It's like you're no longer blaming anybody. And I feel like that, you know, you've overcome a lot, and you're allowing things to, you know, you're feeling grief and you're letting it go because you're like, yeah, what ended needed to end. And I understand that, and I'm not holding on to it. So you're in this, like, moving forward, completing cycles, because we did have the 10 of Swords too, so that's like a completion, you know. You could be seeing 10-10, but it's like you're focused on your well-being right now, and a lot of people pretty much blame others for their circumstances and whatever else, and you know, you're not doing that anymore. And this really has somebody kind of envying you, the way you're moving in this beautiful balanced manner. Look, I said moving, and then we have movement, 6 of Swords. You're healing from, like, the 6 of Swords is about healing and moving on, moving forward, you know. And we have the 5 of Wands coming through too, chaos. You're moving away from the grief and the chaos, and you're allowing your imagination to take you forward. You're trusting your intuition, and you're creating your own mind. Okay, you're changing your mindset, and you're creating your own reality, which is different, and you're living differently. And this is kind of causing envy because of the shifts that you're making in your life. Okay, what's this imagination? We have, what is this? Yeah, people think you're delusional, and we have perfection and delusional. So the 8 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. It's like people want to bring you chaos in your life because they see that, you know, you're no longer in this state of chaos, and you're pretty much happy and fulfilled, or you're rebalancing yourself and you're moving forward, and, you know, everything's kind of working out for you perfectly. And, you know, it's like you're making your delusions a reality, and this really has somebody envying you. They just want to see you knocked down. So just be careful. Yeah, look, I broke the deck, and it says the Knight of Swords, drama. So you are doing the right thing. You're doing amazing things, but you do have certain people or a certain person who wants to come back in because, yeah, revenge. Look, I broke the deck again, and it says revenge. Somebody, oh my god, deceit. Somebody wants to come in on some revenge, deceit, drama. Okay, this is literally like, this is, I hope I'll say disgusting, but yeah, this is somebody from your past, or somebody who is watching you is very envious, and they kind of want to bring that energy to you. So this could be maybe a warning. I wouldn't stress it though, because you're gonna be good regardless. But let's get into your oracles. All right, so pile 2, we have nourishment, we have child eternal, we have detective, we have student, we have growth, we have mouse spirit, tend to the small things, we have elephant spirit, learn from the past, we have ground yourself, we have canary spirit, sing your own song, and then we have pig spirit, use your mind wisely. Okay, let's talk about the fact that, one, you could be a foodie, and that's one of your best qualities, is like, you know, very good food, you're very cultured. Okay, you're willing to try new things, try new foods. You're not like the kind of person who's a picky eater and stuff like that, and that makes people feel good, especially like if you go to another country. A lot of y'all could be very well traveled, but you don't have to be, but regardless, you could be around different ethnicities and stuff like that, or you go to someone's house and they're like, oh, have you ever had this? And you're like, no, but I'll try it. You're not like, oh no, or it looks weird, or it smells weird, you know, because some people can't eat something if it smells weird and stuff like that. I don't think you're really that type, and if you are, then, you know, then just don't take that. But yeah, you also could be a very good cook, and, you know, again, with this nourishment, you know what nourishes your body, but it's giving like your meals never miss. Okay, you have the magic touch, like you sprinkle some love into every meal that you cook. Okay, I don't know what to eat, but you know, you do it. You do the damn thing in the kitchen. Okay, and yeah, that's one of your best qualities, is like people love your food, but also it's like you appreciate people's food, you appreciate a lot of different cultures, you're very open to learning about things. Okay, especially with this student and growth, like you're you're open, you want to learn, you want to explore, you have this explorer's mindset, you want to learn about new cultures, you want to learn about all different types of things, you love to learn about those types of things, you love to know about like the past and people's heritage, and you know what cultures do what and stuff like that, and you like to take on those things too. It's like when you learn it, you're gonna apply it to your life, okay? You're very connected to your inner child, but also it's like you're very responsible. You're determined to accomplish your goals. You're determined to, you know, even tend to the little things, because with this tend to the small things, it's like you have big goals, but you're also like, okay, well, I have this to do, and then, you know, oh, I should probably reach out to this person. It's like you check on people, and that's one of your best qualities, is like you're like thinking about somebody, you're like, yo, I haven't talked to this person in a long time, let me reach out to them, see if they're okay, see if they need something, or let me just go check on them, send them some love, let them know I'm thinking about them, because it takes 2 seconds to text somebody, and that's what you do, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's like not this thing, like you don't have to like spend an hour with them or even call them, just like you shooting a text is like, people appreciate those little things, like you just being like, hey, I saw this and it reminded me of you, or you send them a little meme, or you send them a text, or whatever it is, and it really does make people feel seen and appreciated by you. You also have this kind of like, you look at everything with a fresh pair of eyes, you look at the world through a lens that is unjaded, okay? You don't have this kind of jaded look, this jaded look upon life. You know, you still like, yes, you've experienced a lot, and yes, with this elephant spirit, you're very wise, and you've gone through a lot, which has made you grown, and you've gone through growing pains, but it's like you also, you know, yeah, you had a past that was rough and you experienced a lot of pain, but you're like, you know, that's the past. That's not who I am. I am not my past, and that doesn't mean it's going to repeat in the future. But yes, I will learn from the past and use it, okay? I'm not going to, you know, fall into the same hole twice, okay? With this detective energy, your intuition is on point and you're very observant. And yes, it might make people uncomfortable because as the observer, okay, it doesn't mean that you're introverted, but I feel like you're very selective in regards to who you interact with. You're not going to just bust out and start talking to everybody. It's like you're going to see, you're going to read the room. You're going to feel how people are feeling. You're going to see what's good. You're going to see who you mesh with. You're going to see what people are talking about, and you're going to like head towards the people or the I hear a siren, the connections that resonate with your truth, okay? You're very honest too. You're very honest, okay? Some of y'all could be bluntly honest, but sometimes people need that. And I know sometimes, you know, it might come like maybe you need to be a little less harsh, but I feel like no matter what, you're still being honest, and that does help. But you'll know if you're the harsh one or not, because sometimes you're just honest, and some people are going to take it the wrong way regardless. But some of y'all could say certain things a little nicer. And that is what it is, you know. But yeah, you can see through people when they're lying, and that's another one of your best qualities, is like, you know when people are lying. And yeah, you ain't gonna say it, but like, because this person's like looking through the book, like you're not gonna say it, but you see it and you move accordingly, and that's, people see that, and that's your best quality, because all of a sudden you're moving away from somebody, and then people are starting to realize after, like when this person gets exposed, like, oh, that's why they moved away from that person or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you're very much, you're so humble too. It's like you guys are very smart, you're very intelligent, and you know, you're very expansive, you're very well-rounded, you're very growth oriented, and you know, the thing about you is you turn your knowledge into wisdom. You don't just gather so much information and you just sit there in analysis paralysis. It's like you're going to take action and apply the things that you have learned and see if it works for you. If it doesn't work for you, you're going to move on to the next one. Hey, it didn't work for me, but it could work for you. Also, you put people on. You tell people about whatever it is that you're learning. You let people see the experiences that you have, okay? But yeah, you're very patient too. Some like are surprised about how patient you are, because I feel like you weren't always like that, but now it's like you're very patient, you're very grounded, you're yeah, you're more focused on peace. And, you know, yeah, because this is like rooted right here. And then we have ground yourself, more roots coming through. You're very grounded. You're very, and a tree right there too. So it's like you're very grounded. You're very stable. You're beautiful. Okay. You're always like happy. Even if you're going through certain things, I feel like you don't let those things block you from having a good day. I feel like you feel it if you get aggravated again with this patience thing. Like, okay, you're stuck in traffic for a second, you're getting aggravated, but then you're like, you know what? Traffic happens every day. Why am I going to get mad about it? It's like that kind of vibe. It's like you catch yourself, and that's the thing. Your self-awareness is on 100, and that's another one of your best qualities, is like when you catch yourself dipping into certain lower vibrational energies, or you catch yourself fucking up or being rude or anything like that. Excuse my language. But yeah, because you learn, and you're like, whoa, hold up. Am I about to repeat a cycle, or am I doing too much, or am I getting aggravated or pissed off or sad for no reason right now? Is there really a reason? Like, what's the real reason? What's the root of this? Like, you know, you'll analyze everything because you're very much, again, a student for life, but also you're very much emotionally intelligent, okay? Anything else? But yeah, you're very grounded, and you're very like this happy-go-lucky kind of person, and you sing your own song. You literally are very authentic, and a lot of you guys have a beautiful voice. You could be talented and make music, or you could be a singer, but like your voice is another one of your best qualities. It could be the way you talk too. But I feel like it has to do with like your voice. Like you have a really beautiful sounding voice, or a sexy voice, or something about your voice. Maybe you even have a unique accent, and that's one of your best qualities because it gets you noticed. It gets people listening to you, and you don't use it all the time, but when you start talking, people listen. And that's another one of your best qualities, is like it's easy for you to get people's attention. There's some unique aspect to your voice and the way you talk that it holds the attention of others, and it demands respect, let's just say. I'm not sure, but also use your mind wisely with this pig spirit. It's like, yeah, this mindset, you have this beautiful mindset that really does like give off like impossible vibes, because when pigs fly, right, it's like your mindset, you say things that sound out of pocket, or say things that you may have learned and you applied and it works for you, but people don't believe it until they start to see the changes actually line up in your life. And then they're like, oh my God, whatever this person said or is doing is straight facts. I thought that they was crazy, or I thought that, yeah, when pigs fly and da da da. And that's your best quality, to kind of like have this kind of mindset that's kind of like Albert Einstein vibes. Like people thought, you know, you were crazy, or people thought like, oh, this person's tapped, this person doesn't know what they're talking about. But then all of a sudden your actions speak louder than your words, and that's one of your best qualities. It's like you put your money where your mouth is, baby. Okay. Excuse me, but yeah, you everything you say that you're gonna do, you get done. And you know, your beliefs and your views, they manifest into reality, and you really kind of shift people's perspective on life and how life works, and it kind of shocks people. Yeah, let's get into your tarot. Okay, pile number 2, guys. You guys are like hopeless romantics, or you love romance. Okay, you are very much focused on like traditional love, or like just like love, like real love. And I feel like in a world of like hookup culture and stuff like that, that's why this is one of your best qualities, because it's like you remind people that love is real. You know, a lot of people feel like, oh, I'll never find love, but like you, even if you are single, you believe in love. And we have the Ace of Cups here too. I forgot about that. Anyway, but yeah, let me tell you about all the cards. But we have the Three of Cups, celebrations. We have the Empress, nourishment, again. Okay, we have the King of Wands, passion, the Queen of Swords, independence. We have Two of Swords, crossroads. We have Ace of Cups, satisfaction. Five of Pentacles, insecurity. We have the Fool, change. We have the Hermit, solitude. We have the Five of Cups, grief. And then we have the High Priestess, inner voice. All right, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this, guys. All right, let's talk about it. You guys, it's like you're the master of disaster. When I say this, it's like you guys know how to indulge. You can, because I'm hearing the song, I think it's called Addictions by Kanye West. Well, everything that's supposed to be bad make me feel so good. It's like you'll still indulge in certain things that, you know, maybe is a no, okay, but then after you balance it out by nourishing yourself, okay, you're down to like go drink or toke maybe, or have a party, or maybe like you have something that, like, you know, maybe that you do that is like, it's something that, you know, you shouldn't be doing, but it's like you do it here once in a while, but it's like, you're like, I only live once, you know. And yes, like, you still take care of yourself, so that's why it balances out, and I don't think you should feel guilty for that, you know. But that's one of your best qualities, is like, you understand that, you know, this is your lifetime right now, and do something that makes you feel good. Treat yourself, even if it feels like, you know, you could be overindulging, like, you know, you go out to eat, you know, you take yourself out to eat, and or you get that burger, or, you know, but then also it's like you nourish yourself, because with this nourishment, and we had nourishment earlier in your oracles, it's like you guys are very much health conscious, but it's like you're not gonna, it's like cheat day, it's giving cheat day, okay? It's like you're not gonna deprive yourself of, you know, certain things because you're like, life is duality, you know, you accept duality, you embrace your duality, and you don't shy away from your duality. And that's one of your best qualities, is like, okay, yeah, I did drugs, or yeah, I like sex, or yeah, whatever it is, you know, I like to eat good food, or I have candy, or I toke, or I drink sometimes, whatever it is. It's like you just want to have a good time while being your best self, or becoming better, you know, and you accept it. And some of y'all could be very much spiritual too, but it's the way you are is very not cookie cutter, like spirituality is a certain way, okay? You've accepted, or this may be your mindset, like spirituality is, you know, you learning how to become yourself, you learning how to live your life, you learning how to connect with yourself, your soul, God, and, you know, grounding that energy into earth, and whatever it is, you know, there's so many different aspects. It's not just like, oh, you have to be vegan, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to read tarot, da, 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 da. Like, you know what I'm saying? You embrace every aspect of spirituality, and you know, you the way you look at life is so different. But with this, like, you guys are abundant, you guys are go-getters, you're abundant, you know how to balance taking action and receiving. You're very much an amazing gift giver. That's another one of your best qualities, is like, you're the life of the party, and when you give a gift, it's like you show out, like you're giving the gift that has, like, whoever the person is that you're giving the gift to, like, they're so excited, they're so happy, they're so shocked, they're like, how did this person know how to give this to me? Okay, but you're very passionate about life, and you're very confident, and some of y'all are definitely leaders, okay? If not, you would definitely be an amazing leader, or you would be an amazing business owner to have your own business and stuff like that. You probably already do have your own business, or you want to have your own business, but you're very good, because we have independence and solitude. It's like you're very good at being by yourself, okay? Like I said earlier, I'm pretty sure that was you guys. It's like you're okay with being by yourself. You don't need to be the life of the party, but you will, like, you still have friends. You care about your friends, and you love your friends and your fam and stuff, but it's like you're good. You're cool, and you're kind of on your own journey. You're this lone wolf or popular loner kind of vibe, okay? Also, with this Two of Swords, with Crossroads and the Ace of Cups, satisfaction, again, it's like, you're gonna choose what makes you happy. You're gonna choose what your heart is telling you to do. And, you know, sometimes people feel like that's foolish or whatever, but I feel like it really works for you. I feel like you really trust your intuition, because we have High Priestess and her voice. It's like you're not gonna, it's not like you're taking because we have a Fool too, so this is like leaps of faith. You take leaps of faith because you know you're going to be supported. You know that things are going to work out for you. It's not like you're taking risks that are going to, you know, are going to be for your detriment. It's like, no. Sometimes you may get a crossroads, but you're always going to choose what works for you or what you love. You follow your heart, okay? And the thing is you guys always bounce back, because we do have these two fives. We have the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups, okay? Grief and insecurity. You guys have experienced both, and yet you're still celebrating your life. You're still a hopeless romantic. You're still changing yourself. You're still okay with you being by yourself. You're still satisfied. You're still loving yourself. You're still passionate about your dreams and goals and your work, and you're also very intelligent. And, you know, regardless of you maybe sometimes fluctuating in between these energies, it's like you still kind of know that there's always going to be better. and you're always gonna change no matter what. You know, you accept the flow of the seasons, and that's one of your best qualities. Like, okay, maybe I had to get it. I had an extra bill this month, so I'm a little tight for money. Oh, my battery's dying. Hold on, I think I can finish this before it dies. But I'm a little tight for money, you know? And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, new opportunity to make money. And it's like, you're not going to be so focused on the fact that you don't have money. You're like, you know what? Maybe I don't have money right now, but I know more money's coming in. Okay, maybe I'm sad right now, but I know that, you know, love is coming in, or I know that I'm going to be okay, or I know that I'm going to heal. You're very trusting in your intuition, and you know that everything is always going to work out for you. And it does. All right, but that's what I got for you. Pile number 2. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hey, what's going on? Pile number 3. It's your girl Drea, and this is Theowlsintuition. If you are new here, cleanse, clear, and protect the space. Cleanse, clear, and protect my energy. Hit the little subscribe-y down below and the bell so you get notified each and every time I'm posting new content, baby. And if this resonates, give me a thumbs up and comment down and let me know how or why, okay? We're gonna see your current energy first, and then we'll get into your oracles and your tarot in regards to what are your best qualities. You're not just gonna, I don't know what's gonna come out, so just take what resonates as always. But let's see. And if you would like to book a reading, my email is in the description box. Also linked is this new Tridevia deck that is beautiful, and you would get a discount from that link. And I want to say thank you to anyone and everyone. I love you all, okay? Thanks for being here. Let's get your vibe, all right? What's pile number 3's current energy? Pile number 3's current energy. Pile number 3's current energy. Oh, you're very private, very secretive right now. You're just kind of like moving in silence, moving to the beat of your own kind of flow without really telling anyone what's going on. We have failure, forgiveness, and health. Very interesting energies. And empathy. I don't know if I said that. I want to clarify something though. What's this failure? Yeah. You feel like something has failed right now. You feel like something that you've been investing in is not really producing what you expected, what you wanted. You feel like you made a mistake. And I feel like, you know, you're learning from this. New things will come out of this. It's like maybe that door wasn't meant to be open. So maybe it's like right now you're learning how to have more empathy with yourself, be more compassionate to yourself, and really understand like, okay, maybe you did make a mistake in regards to something, but that's okay. Forgive yourself for that. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. What's this forgiveness? Whoa, that's way too much. I'm not taking all that. Oh my God, I ran it over. Shit. That's fucked up. Okay, that's fine. Oh, there's a lot of chaos going on. Wow. What do we have? What's happening? Please hold. What the actual fuck? Alright, apologies, y'all. Yeah, you could be kind of experiencing a lot of chaos right now, too. Maybe even in regards to your health or anything like that. But you kind of have to forgive yourself right now. That's what you're doing. So we're not even going to touch that. But I feel like you're seeing why, you know, this thing that maybe before you deemed as a failure had to happen, or you're no longer seeing it as a failure. What's this health, though? We have the 9 of Pentacles, material harvest. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you've been kind of going through this kind of cocoon phase in regards to your transformation, and the cocoon phase is very hard. Somebody could be going to Cancun soon. I don't know. But, yeah, I feel like your health is going to be improving, but also not even just your physical health, but your mental health and your financial health and your spiritual health is improving on all levels because of you continuing to go, even though you felt like you failed. You know, it's either you pivoted or you never gave up on yourself. And now it's like, even could be a connection because we have the Two of Cups showing itself. It could even be like you felt like because it didn't work out with somebody, you're a failure or you're unlovable and it kind of stressed you out and stuff like that. But now you're going to realize, because this could also represent the single life. It's like you're embracing the single life and, you know, you're understanding why you maybe why those relationships didn't work out, or maybe why you had to take a step back from somebody or something, you know. You're understanding why everything happened the way it did, and it's really changing it's shifting your perspective on, you know, if you're successful or if you're a failure. You're like kind of like, no, I'm not a failure. You know, those things, they were not meant for me. They didn't work out for a reason. And now you're calling in a new opportunity, okay? And you're about to be, I heard, making it rain. You're about to be making it rain, baby. Okay, so if that resonates at all in any way, shape, or form, let's get into your oracles. Okay, I'm going to get a clarifier because we do have bully here, but I do feel like, you know, one of your best qualities is that you do intimidate people, and that could be something that maybe you never did before because people thought that you were innocent, a pushover, or people felt that they could take advantage of you. But the energy that you embody now is very much this kind of like, try me, I dare you. And I think that really is serving in regards to your protection, because we have protection. But let's talk about all the cards we have here. We have Otter Spirit, you are never alone. We have the Dog Spirit, be loyal to what you love. We have the Antelope Spirit, life is speeding up. We have Creation, protection, abundance, look to the stars. We have Mentor, Hermit, and Bully. Okay, like I said though, I do want to get a clarify for this Bully, so let's see. But it's giving that, like, you know, you really help people to overcome their fears. You are very grounded, you are very stable, and, you know, you're very much protected. And people it's like, choose wisely before you mess around with pile 3. Like, choose wisely, choose your words wisely. Don't try to bully pile 3 because they'll show you exactly why they're not to be messed with. Okay, but that's one of your best qualities, is like, I don't know, maybe you look innocent. Maybe you look innocent, and then people have to realize not to judge a book by the cover. So maybe that's another reason. But at the end of the day, it's like you are like this repellent for bullies. Okay, you call out the bullies. Your best quality is that, like, you'll put a bully in their place, and yeah, you're not going to let anybody be abused, okay? You're going to be a defender, kind of similar to another pile that we did already. But yeah, I feel like, you know, you're very connected to the ethers, to the stars. You could be a light worker or a star seed, and you're very connected to your guides, and you're never really alone. Some of y'all could actually talk to your guides a lot and stuff like that too, but you're very much connected to either somebody specifically, or you just have deep connections with people, and you make people remember, like, that they're not alone, that they have a team, that they have a family, that they have somebody that's going to support them and help them, somebody that they can call on, somebody who's going to, like, you're this kind of backbone for people. You're this support system. You really do help people a lot. Sorry, my throat chakra is like closing up. But again, also, you could be very much into astrology, astronomy, the stars, and people love that because you're into the universe, okay? Maybe you're into how creation has come about, or, you know, regardless, hey, you're very curious, and that's one of your best qualities, because you love to learn, and you're always learning and growing and discovering new things, and that allows you to create new things. And thus, as you're creating new things, you inspire others to do the same. That's where this mentor comes in, but you also inspire abundance in not only yourself but in others and in the world. You bring about abundance in multiple ways into this world. Like, you have an abundance of energy. You're very grounded, you're very stable, you're very loving, you're very compassionate, you're very loyal, okay? Because with this dog energy, be loyal to what you love. You're loyal to the people that you love, and you'll never leave them alone. And I don't mean like you'll bother them, okay? But I mean that you'll never leave them alone if they need help, if they're going through a hard time. You will help them. You know, some people, when shit gets tough or when shit starts to hit the fan, people will dip out on them or whatever, and it happens, you know. But I feel like you're just not the type of person to do that. To a certain extent, because, you know, sometimes you need your solitude. We do have the Hermit. So if it's like, if something is going too far, you will protect your energy, and that's another one of your best qualities, is like, you're not going to be a martyr, but you're also going to ride for the ones that you love to a certain extent, okay? You're very balanced in regards to that. You're not going to allow yourself to get, you know, hurt in some way, shape, or form at the expense of somebody else, but you're also going to support somebody because you love them, and you're a rider. Okay, we have creation. You're very creative. You're very, very creative. You've probably created a lot. Maybe artwork, songs, poetry, videos, YouTube. You could be a content creator or anything like that. But whatever this is one of your best qualities. You're always creating things. You're always... And that's how you create new opportunities, and that's how life speeds up for you, okay? And you're good with speed, okay? Some of y'all actually drive fast too, or you know how to drive fast, or you're a good driver, and that's another one of your best qualities. Or you're a safe driver. You don't have to be driving out here all fast in a speed car, you know what I'm saying? In a fast car, but you get it. But yeah, a lot of y'all are very good in high pressure situations. That's another one of your best qualities, is like when shit hits the fan. Again, I'm talking about that. Like, it's like you can handle that shit. A lot of people can't, but you can handle it. You'll be able to hold it down when everyone else is freaking out, you know, when people really need somebody who's strong. You're that strong person who comes in to save the day and help people to make the choices that are necessary for everyone's best and highest good. But yeah, you're very protective of your loved ones, and you're very protective of yourself and your energy. So it's like, you're not going to let your loved ones take advantage of you, but you will have their back and you will support them. You're very mystical and magical. Some of you guys have amazing tattoos. That could be one of your best physical qualities, but this is mostly just qualities in general. But like, that is coming through too, that you could have some tattoos that look really nice, even piercings and stuff like that. It makes you just stand out. You could also have a nice beard and nice hair as well. Some of you guys dress really good, and the way you dress is very unique, and it really inspires others to change the way that they dress. Or you could be a trailblazer in regards to clothing and stuff like that, because you're so unique in the way that you dress and you kind of do your own thing. It really kind of makes others want to copy you, okay? Because the way you pull things off is like... It's unexplainable, bro. But let's see. Anything else? Yeah, it's like sometimes you need to focus on yourself, or you need to figure out what's triggering you, or you need to heal, or, you know, you've just been around people, you've been super social, and you need to go hermit and go within yourself. And that's one of your best qualities, is like, if something has you upset or if something has triggered you, you're not going to try and, you know, suppress it or repress it. You're going to face that shit head on by yourself. You're not going to take people with you. I mean, you could, but like, I do feel like, you know, you work things out on your own time, and you don't really like expect anybody to get you out of your own shit. You're like, I put myself in this situation and I will get myself out of it. Again, very responsible energy, okay? With this mentor too, it says passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. You shift people's character. You have this impeccable character. You have high values, okay? You treat others how you want to be treated, but you're also very much not scared to defend yourself, okay? Even if it makes you feel like you're a bully and stuff like that, or, you know, you're very much, yeah, it's not really like you're the bully. It's mostly like people try to bully you, or people feel called to bully you because of this like kind of hermit or innocence that you may have at first, and then all of a sudden you come out and you're like, blah, 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 and they're like, whoa, what the fuck? I thought you was just this little puppy over here, or this otter. Even maybe this antelope. Come to find out, you're a freaking crocodile, or you're a tiger. Like, the fuck? Okay, let's get into your tarot. Okay, pile 3. Let's talk about this. Yeah. Again, you guys can see through all types of bullshit. And, you know, even things from the past. I feel like a lot of you have had a lot of realizations in regards to certain things that you took on, even taking on other people's pain, and you're finally moving on from that, or you have moved on from that. You're healing that, you're moving forward, or you will. And that's one of your best qualities, is like you forgive yourself and you forgive others. You're very, very big on forgiveness, and you're very big on what was, it is what it is. But what will be, you're like more focused on building something, and you're very patient. Okay, you're very patient in regards to what you're planting, in regards to what foundation you're building, in regards to what mountain you're climbing. You guys are big on change. You're always changing, you're always growing. One of your best qualities is your back too. Some of y'all have a really nice back. Okay, both sides, you know, cheeks, and but your upper back could be really nice too, because look at his back, that's really nice. Male or female though, you know what I'm saying? You got a nice back. Backside, back. Both. Okay. But yeah, again, your voice definitely could be something as well, but it's the way you speak. The way you speak your truth. You trust your intuition, and it's like you don't have to see something to say it. Like, you know, and how do I explain this? It's like you'll go up to somebody who's having a shitty day, even if they have a smile on their face, and you'll be like, hey, are you okay? And then all of a sudden they start breaking down crying because they didn't think anybody noticed, but you did, because you saw beyond the door, you saw beyond the veil, you felt the energy, and then you spoke your truth. You trusted your intuition, and you was like, I feel like I need to check on this person. And, you know, and that really does, that's one of your best qualities, because that helps a lot of people. You've saved a lot of people. I've said this in another reading, so maybe you watched that pile before in the past. If not, you know, it is what it is. But you've saved a lot of people, and you have no idea how many people you have saved, especially from your past. You've helped a lot of people heal. A lot of people love you still to this day. To this day! And, you know, regardless if you talk to them or not, they will always love you, because you hold a special place in a lot of people's hearts. And that's one of your most highest qualities, is that you embody love. We have the heart chakra here in memories of love. And then we have the Four of Wands. You're just this happiness, this love, this beautiful, beautiful energy. Excuse me, hold on. Thirsty trick. Speaking of throat chakra, but yeah, a lot of you guys are very much into meditation, going into nature, peace, rest, rejuvenation. You might like spa days, you might treat yourself, you like taking baths, 333. You just like things like that. You like the simple things. Things that help to bring you peace, help you to feel rested. You know, maybe you sleep a lot. You might not even sleep a lot, but you're not afraid to take a nap, or you just prioritize your sleep and your rest because you know it helps you to heal. It helps you to have a clear mind, and helps your health all around. Excuse me. So that maybe that's why you might, you know, and that's one of your best qualities, is like you rest just as much as you take action, because you're building something. You're definitely building something, and you know, you're very patient because you've been doing this for a while. And your persistence is one of your best qualities. Your consistency, your discipline, okay? You guys don't like let the challenges or the failures, like we were talking about earlier, block you from continuing going forward. Again, with this, choose wisely, the Seven of Cups, and then, excuse me, this Four of, you definitely could be seeing 444, because we have 444, but this is also 5, and then we have 5 over there. But we also have 444. Okay. Anyway, and a 4 right here. It's like the choices you make, yes, sometimes you make choices that might like hurt others, but I feel like you guys are very, very, you care about your impact on others. Like, you want to take the route that is going to, you know, hurt the least for, you know, not only yourself, but for others as well. And it takes you some time, you know, to make choices, because you want to make sure you're making the right choice for not only your highest and best good, but the highest good of all involved. Like, especially if you're in a relationship, you're going to be thinking about your partner, or you don't have to be in a relationship, but especially if you are in a relationship, but in the future, if you end up being in a relationship, you're going to be the type of person who, if you want to do something, you're going to call your partner, or you're going to think about your partner, or you're going to ask your partner, or you're going to be like, should I do that? You know, you always think about your partner or your friend or your family member. You know, you'll think about others before you take action or react to certain things. Again, we have solitude again, guys, with the Hermit coming back. Legit, like, you love your solitude, and that's one of your best qualities, is like, you don't need external validation. You use this to climb mountains. You use this to have the energy to give to all the people that you love. You use this so that you can build a firm foundation and leave something, because we have foundation too. Foundation twice. It's like you're building a foundation in your solitude that you're going to share with your loved ones. And that's one of your best qualities, is like, yeah, I'm moving in silence right now. Yeah, I'm alone right now, but I know that once I get to this foundation, once I get this foundation built, I'll be able to be like, hey guys, come to my house. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not, you know what I mean, but like, come back. Like, you know, you'll be able to come out of hermit. And it's not to say that you're in like super hermit mode, okay? I do feel like you guys are still spending time with people, but you're very much like, I got stuff to do. I have this foundation to build. I got 20 minutes for you. You know what I'm saying? Choose wisely. You're like, I have achievements and stuff. Like, I love you guys. Because with these two birds, it's like, you know, you're still connecting with people, but you're also choosing to be in solitude, because you know that regardless if they're meant to be in your life, they will still love you and accept you as you take this solitude to build and grow and work on your dreams. But yeah, y'all are very intuitive. You're a healer. You have healing energy, but also you, are very good at healing yourself, and you forgive easily. You never forget though. Yeah, you ain't, and it's not to say that you'll hold a grudge, but I'm just saying you'll never forget. If somebody hurt you, you'll forgive them, but it'll never be the same between you and that person. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I got for you, pile number 3. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hey, what's going on? Pile number 4, last but never least. Cleanse, clear, and protect this space. Cleanse, clear, and protect my energy. It's your girl, Drea. And this is Theowlsintuition. If you are new here, hit that little subscribe and the bell so you get notified every time I post new content. I don't know what that was. And if it resonates, give me a thumbs up, baby, okay? And if you would like to book a personal, my email is in the description box. And also, there's a link for this new Tridevia deck that I got. It's immaculate, okay? And you can get a discount if you click that link, okay? But yeah, thank you guys for joining. We're gonna get your current energy, then we'll get into your pre-shuffled oracles and close you out with some tarot. So what's pile 4's current energy? Pile 4's current energy. Pile 4's current energy. Holy, oh my god, okay, you guys got the most motherfucking cards. We got change. Yeah. You're changing. You're becoming more disciplined. You're learning to evolve and grow and accept the fact that that's a part of life. You're accepting the flow of life. You're no longer in denial, okay, of your power to change your life, of your power to create better. You're no longer in denial of your creative abilities. A lot of you guys are very talented, okay? And you've been indecisive in regards to the path that you are meant to take, okay? But now I feel like you've changed that, and you're no longer doing that, and you're trusting your intuition, and you're stepping forward to accomplish your goals and dreams. You're becoming more aware of when you're allowing fear to run your life, okay? And you're overcoming challenges with this adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. You're learning from all the challenges that may have happened or may be happening right now. Relationships, okay? This could even be challenges in regards to relationships. Maybe you're accepting that certain relationships are not meant to be in your life. Maybe you're accepting that certain relationships will have challenges, but you're learning, you know, how to love each other better. You're learning how to build a deeper bond, build a better relationship. And it doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be friends too. You know, you're learning. You're accepting that some people can change and you have to move forward, okay? You can't just keep denying the fact that there's something wrong going on, okay? You can't just keep accepting the adversity. You know, maybe you were indecisive because, you know, maybe this person held, you know, a very, very big portion of your heart. You know, maybe you love this person unconditionally, no matter who they were. At the end of the day, you cared about this person. But I feel like maybe for some of you, there's multiple things coming out, but I feel like you're finally accepting the fact that you can't keep denying that certain people are moving weird and like bringing challenges in. And then the other thing is, like, you know, you're surrendering to the fact that, yes, you've had challenges, but you're releasing control and you're no longer trying to control everyone or everything. You're just trusting your intuition and you're moving accordingly and doing what's best for you. But it's like you're not forcing anybody to change, you know. If somebody's indecisive about you or you don't know how somebody feels, you're taking that as it is and you're like, okay, well, I'm going to move forward and I'm going to just keep going after my goals and dreams because I know I can accomplish anything that I put my mind to. Okay? But yeah, it's like you're very much shifting your perspective on relationships. You're surrendering to, you know, certain things, certain aspects, but you're also like releasing control. But you're also not denying the fact that certain people are not stepping up the way that you need them to. Okay? But you're not going to force them, if that makes sense. Like, you might talk to them about it, but you're like, hey, you know, I can't make the horse drink. I can only bring the horse to the water. You know, it's that kind of vibe. But yeah, if that resonates at all, let's get into your tarot. No, your oracles. My apologies. All right, pile 4. So we have the starfish spirit, open to infinite possibilities. We have the turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. We have balance. We have poet. We have rescuer. We have connect with the earth. We have abundance planning. We have boundaries, God. Cat spirit, claim your independence. And then we have companion. Well. That kind of links with your current energy, right? But one of your most amazing and best qualities is that you are open to infinite possibilities. Like, you see beyond the illusion. You see that, you know, your wishes can become your reality. You don't have to know how. You definitely believe in some type of higher power, whether God, source, Allah, you know, creator. I don't care. Doesn't matter. You just know that there is a divine essence, divine being, a divine energy that is within everything that is and within yourself. And you know that that gives you this power to kind of create the life that you want, and that's what you're doing. Or like, that's what is one of your amazing qualities, is that fact that you do that. You're so open-minded, you're so optimistic, and you know, you're very you're very grateful. Okay, it's funny because we have Turkey Day coming up. But anyway, so you're also very graceful and you're very forgiving as well. You guys, you know, you're not gonna hold a grudge. You're not gonna allow you know, people's mistakes to like taint your view on them, okay? Because everyone makes mistakes. You're very understanding and compassionate. But then again, it's like you're very balanced and you're very confident, and like you see beyond fear, okay? Things that people would be so scared to do, it's like you have these blocks, you have shades that like block out the fear. It's like this superpower that you have. It's like, yes, you'll feel the fear, but you do it anyway, no matter what. Like, even if the fear is there, you're like, well, I'm still gonna do it. I gotta do it, you know? And then that's how you become so successful. But a lot of you guys are very good with expressing your emotions. You're very good with words. You could be a writer, a poet, even do spoken word or anything like that, or you could just create videos, or you could create music. But it's like your voice is like, I don't know, you're smoother than cream cheese when it comes to your verbiage, okay? Like, you could have a large vocabulary as well, and that's one of your amazing qualities, is like your usage of the words, okay? And you also see beyond like you see the signs and words in regards to maybe things, posts, billboards, shows, music. Like you see the messages from spirit, from God, and you know, you use that as your guide. Like you're very connected to synchronicities, and that's another one of your best qualities, is like you're very aware, you're very conscious, okay? You're very present, especially with this connect to the earth. It's like you're very present and you're very much focused on what's around you. But it's also like, because it's like you get out of your head, okay? It's like you know how to get out of your head, and you're very aware of when you're getting in your head, okay? Because with this balance, and then she has these clouds like blocking her head, it's like, yes, sometimes you may allow fear to, you know, creep up in your head, and then all of a sudden you just push past it. You're like, yeah, you know, and that's an amazing gift that you have. With this rescuer too, you're so strong in regards to like chaos, again with this fear, because it says crisis. So it's like you support people, and even if you're scared, you're gonna help people. Even if you're scared and you don't know how you're gonna solve the problem or how you're gonna get through this or whatever, you're like, it doesn't matter, I know I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get through it, okay? But it's because God got you, you know. But yeah, you do things out of love. You don't do things to get people to like you. You don't do things because you're trying to manipulate people. You authentically care and help and love and support people because that's just how you operate. That's the kindness of your heart coming through. Your heart bleeds through your actions, and people really do feel the love that comes. It's like you emanate love, okay? You could be connected to another pile. But yeah, you're not afraid to like go out into nature and explore. Some of you guys maybe like nomads, or you like to travel and like go and meet new people and explore. And that's another one of your best qualities, is like you know how to connect with people. You know how to make friendships. You know how to make, and yeah, this doesn't mean you have to have a lot of friends, because we do have boundaries here, but I'm saying it's like, even despite friends, okay, like acquaintances or just people, you know how to hold conversations with people. You can adapt, because I'm seeing a time when I was having a conversation with somebody going from one stop to another on a plane, and you know, it was like an hour plane, right? An hour flight, but the whole flight we just literally talked, and I never met this man a day in my life, but we talked about everything. And it's like he was older than me, lives a completely different lifestyle, and yet we found like a common ground. And that's the thing, is like you know how to find common grounds with anyone of all walks of life. You are easy to talk to. You know how to talk to people. You know how to ask questions. You're engaging. You're exciting. You get people like the thing is, like, you have this wisdom and you've experienced so much that you can talk about anything. Like if someone brings something up, you'll have some scenario that's similar to that, and that's another one of your best qualities. You keep the conversation flowing and going. You don't. It's not like, hey, what up? Not much. You. Not much, just chilling. It's not like that. You're not the type of person to have that kind of conversation. And that kind of conversation may even piss you off, and that's when you create boundaries. You're like, okay, this is dry. We're not doing this, okay? If you don't want to talk to me, that's fine. We don't have to talk. And mind you, some people are bad texters, so I can't, you know, but I'm just saying. For the reading, let's just say that, okay? Because I don't feel like you would be like that, you know, because some people you just need to have phone calls with or something like that, or see them in person or FaceTime, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, and with this abundance planning, it's like you're very much responsible. You know what you want, okay? You know how to budget, you know how to save, and you also, because we have travel and stuff like that too, so it's like, okay, I gotta pay my bills, all right, so then I also have to invest into something that is like, it's like the 30 I don't know, there's like a rule. I think it's like 30-30-30 or 40-30. I don't know. There's a rule, and then we have the 80-20 rule, but I feel like you know, like, because there's piles of money here. Okay, this is for my bills. Then I'm saving for this, and then I have to have this for gas this week and stuff like that. It's like you plan things out. You're very much a conscious and responsible spender, but you'll also treat yourself. You're like, okay, I'm gonna put $10 a week so I can have money to go on this trip next year or whatever. It's like, you know, you're long game, longevity wise, okay? yeah, it's gonna take some time, all right, but you're patient and you'll be like, okay, you know what, yeah, I have to save, but I know I'm gonna do this. And then all of a sudden you're traveling and going all these places and people are like, where did you get this money? Oh, I was just saving it for a little while and stuff like that. And it's like you go through periods of like a dry spout or like, you know, a pause in life when you're just kind of like taking it easy and stuff, and then all of a sudden you're all here traveling and going to this and going to this party and going over there, and people are like, wasn't they just like hermit, or wasn't they just chilling, and now all of a sudden they got a man or a woman, or now all of a sudden they out here like with multiple groups of people and making different types of friends and da 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 da. And people, you shock people with that, but that's one of your best qualities, is like, again, with the flow of the seasons, you know, your season, I'm in my winter, you know, I'm chilling out, I'm working on myself, I'm doing my thing, and then all of a sudden I'm in my summer, so I'm traveling, I'm going out, meeting new people, da, 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 da. And that's like, you've accepted that. But you do have super strong boundaries, but a lot of people respect your boundaries, and you're grounded in your boundaries too. And it's like, you're not making boundaries to hurt anyone's feelings. You're not making boundaries. Your boundaries are pretty much just to improve your health and improve your life, okay? It's not about like, you know, hurting anybody or anything like that. You're not trying to mess with anybody else. This is literally strictly for yourself. But your boundaries are one of your best qualities, because you have this God essence energy that a lot of people could feel the need to take advantage of, okay? People kind of, you might attract certain codependent people in your life because of this caring, loving, and beautiful, high vibrational, open energy. And yet, you know, your best quality is that you're not going to let people who are not going to reciprocate your energy take advantage of that, okay? Because it says, assumes the rescued will be reciprocated. You're not going to rescue somebody, you know, unless it's like, you know, it's not to say that you're not going to rescue somebody, but it's like, you're not going to let somebody take advantage of you and assume that they can pull one over on you just because you're this being of love and light, because you're so kind and compassionate, and, you know, you're grateful, and you're caring, and you're a giver. So it shocks people, but it's your best quality, because it's like, you remind people that, like, you know, they can't be out here taking advantage of people. Like, don't be disrespectful, you know? Okay, but we have claimed your independence too, again, with this cat spirit. And cats are so funny. I love cats, I'm not gonna lie. It's like, you know, that's you. You're I've said this before in a reading too. It's like, you're like a cat, like, you know, you are the type of person, like, you're cool by yourself, but then, you know, sometimes you just want to snuggle and you just want to cuddle and stuff like that. So you, again, with the boundaries in the cat spirit, cats have boundaries, okay? Let's be real, cats have boundaries. Dogs, they don't know boundaries. Dogs don't know any boundaries, but cats, they do. And that's you. But also cats are intuitive as well, connected to the other side. Some of you guys could actually be mediums and psychics as well, and that could also be another one of your best qualities. But with this companion, we have loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. You are not selfish. You are selfless. And yet you still, again, with this boundaries, it's like, you're selfless, but you will not let others take advantage of your selflessness. Okay? You see me? You hear me? You know what I'm saying? You smell what I'm stepping in? But yeah. You don't try to control anyone, unless you'll pop into other people's like business, or you'll set a boundary for somebody else if you feel that somebody's getting taken advantage of, or someone's being mean or cruel to somebody, or trying to use their power to overcome people, or like giving dictatorship energy. Then you're gonna be like, whoa, 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 chill out. I don't know why you being so mean. Like, if people are being mean, you call them out. Like, why are you being mean to Tabitha? Like, what did she do to you? Like, what's your problem, bro? You know what I'm saying? And that might shock people. And, you know, sometimes you might feel bad because you're like, why am I getting all up in people's business? But it's also like, you were meant to. You're the protector. You're the rescuer. That was helping somebody. And you didn't do it because you expect, hey, yo, Tabitha, you owe me. Nah, you just did it because you was like, whoa, if I was going through that, I would hope somebody would stand up for me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Anything else? Nah, that's it. Alright, Pile 4. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.